Yo, what's good, everybody? You just plugged into Protect Your Mental, where the street smarts meets culture and real talk is always on the menu. From the latest vibes on the scene to the stories that move your spirit, this is your safe space. So grab your headphones, lean back, and just enjoy the ride, because we're about to dive in deep. This is Protect Your Mental Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Low, aka Mr. Grind Smarter, and you tuning in to another episode of PYM Protect Your Mental, man. Today's episode, we getting into job security. We're talking about worries about layoffs, downsizing, companies' instabilities, workloads, and performance pressure. Man, we got a lot of topics, man. We got a lot of topics to get into. But before we get into today's segment, I feel good, man. I had a good weekend, man. What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah. Introduce yourself, man. People don't even know your name, Mr. Producer.
Call me Jay. Jangalang. My name Jangalang.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, this show is about you, nigga.
Hey, man. Well, I gotta, show my respects to the nigga that's helping me run this show behind the scenes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Y'all check out our other show, How to Start a Podcast, when it launched. Y'all check in for the first time listeners and the last time listeners. Y'all,
It's gonna always be some last time listeners.
they'll be back. They always come back.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, man. So I had a decent weekend this weekend. Me and the little one again.
Yeah. Damn, two weekends in a row?
Yeah, man, his mama having a ball. You would think that motherfucker on a cruise. God damn.
Shit, mama gotta have some fun too, huh?
That's what I say. Now, I mean, shit. Hey.
Shit.
But listen, man. Yeah, like I said, I had a decent weekend, man. How was your weekend, man? Nigga scratching his head. I don't know.
Well, it's been a couple of weeks since the Georgia game. The Georgia game flew by so fast, man. I ain't did shit since the Georgia game. I've been chilling.
Okay.
Working. Trying to knock these episodes out, man. Trying to get the people what they need, help you produce this shit.
Okay.
And create a little bit of content here and there. And
you got to get the people to come some content, man. Got to.
Yeah, man. Hey, shit, this is Protect Your Mental, man. A lot of shit going on out here.
And today we talking about protecting your job.
Protecting your job, huh?
Protecting your job, man. Job security.
Fuck them folks. I'm a scammer. How can I scam? Can you teach me how to scam?
Yeah. Let me get me a goddamn CPN or something. Get me something started, man, because this job shit, man.
I might need to go rob Western Union.
Don't say that. Don't get me to thinking. Don't get me to Googling.
Give me a route number.
Yeah.
Quick.
A route number and route my ass to jail. But yeah, man, for real. We talking about job security today on today's episode, and a lot of people need to know, man, about job security. Well, I think everybody knows about job security, but it ain't no damn job security.
Unless you your own boss, right?
Yeah.
Unless you work for yourself. If you on these folks' job, ain't no telling what they do.
But 90% of Americans don't have their own business, don't have the stability to take that first initial step to get started with their own business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The 10% is risk takers, but we talking about the 90% that's on their jobs 20, 30 years and then goddamn a new nigga off the street come in and take their job.
I mean, working for yourself, it's still a job. It's all a job. It pertains to everything.
It is.
Whether you're 9 to 5, corporate world, entrepreneur, dope boy, scammer, you got to show up. Got to secure the bag.
Got to.
You can be a dope boy and lose your job.
You do? Yeah, you can. You
lost a client.
Damn.
Because you ain't want to pull up.
Damn.
And these motherfuckers today.
Yeah.
Not that I do drugs.
Nah.
Anymore.
Nah, you can't say
Motherfuckers don't want to pull up no more.
No.
They answer the phone. 0.5.
Click.
Yeah.
Click. I'm not pulling up for that.
Niggas move pounds now. Hey, if it ain't an ounce, nothing lower than an ounce.
Listen, man. I feel like at any given moment, you can lose your damn job, bro. You can lose the source, your source of income.
You can lose the shirt off your back. Child support be done hit you over the head.
Hey, man, child support still gonna come, regardless if you got a job or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the fellas out there, man, like, hey, man, you can't move too fast. But that's a different episode. We talking about, like, the women that y'all mess with. Slap your ass on child support and lie to the judge and say, oh, yeah, the nigga make $1 million a year.
Hey, you got to show up and prove that. Or not.
They still
work at Burger King. Go get your Burger King job for 6 months. Get you a couple pay stubs.
Yeah.
Hit your cousin.
Yeah.
Let her make you a pay stub.
She gonna charge you though. So that shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, man, sometimes it don't even matter the reason, bro. It don't even matter the reason why they get rid of your ass. You feel me? Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like they don't care, bro. It's a numbers thing. If you
everybody's a number. You born with a number. It's called your social.
Yeah. I mean, it's a numbers thing, man. They don't give a damn about you, man. I feel like the more work you put in, the less they give a fuck. You know?
20 years in, we give you a watch. That ain't a Rolex.
Not a watch, nigga. A keychain.
A keychain? They don't do you dirty. Like, you get a watch.
Nah,
you get a watch.
You get a keychain.
You get a watch.
Keychain with your name engraved into it.
But the engraving is nice. I like my keychain with the bottle open on it.
Man,
so I can open my Coronas.
Yeah, after you didn't work 20 years. Man, nigga, what the fuck? You gave me a keychain? Yeah, I don't want no damn keychain, man.
You work at Disneyland.
Yeah. For real, man. It don't even matter how long you've been on the job. It can be 5 years, 10 years. Shit, it can be even 20 years. So my advice to you guys that's listening right now, please, man, learn a skill. Please pick up that idea that you've been putting on the back burner for years, man. And I'm not saying this shit gonna be easy, but find a way, because the moment your job get rid of your ass and let your ass go and you ain't got no other extra source of income, you're done for. You see what I'm saying? Everything is going up. Shit, tissue going up. Yeah. Toilet paper going up.
Can't even find tissue no more. Can't even wipe your
Toilet paper going up.
And wipe your ass with your hand like you're Indian.
Your girlfriend going up. She want more shit. She can't stay off of Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit, man. It's expensive out here, man. And if you ain't got no security on your job, then what? I feel like you have to have some type of security outside of your because I feel like everybody should have multiple sources of income. It don't have to be 2 or 3 things because you're juggling a lot, but focus on that. Focus on that one extra thing outside of your job that can really help you meet ends meet. Cause shit, we out here robbing Peter to pay Paul and beat it back to Peter before Paul found out I robbed his ass. Mm-hmm. Shit hard out here, man. Bills going up. Nigga, you know how many times I called T-Mobile and told them folks, hey, payment arrangement. Payment arrangement. Nah, nigga can't arrange the payment.
Yeah, you in your 5th payment arrangement in 1 month.
How is that possible, cuz?
T-Mobile fuck with you.
Yeah, hey, they fuck with you until they don't fuck with you. Yeah. Until they realize your ass ain't got no job.
Yeah.
Job security.
Job security.
You know what I'm saying? So I have a few things that I think may indicate that your job or career is putting a toll on your mental health. Because going into work or going to your job or your career, and on a day-to-day basis, you feel like, well, damn, I gotta perform, or I gotta do this, or I gotta show up, or I gotta show out. That shit, it plays a lot on your mental health. You see what I'm saying? You see new people coming in and going and coming in and going and coming and going. And it's like, well, damn, am I next? My job is getting slow. I'm on my second written up. I'm on my second written up. And I don't know if they're gonna keep me or not. That shit, it puts you in a mindset of like, I guess, scarcity, fearful. Because nobody want to lose their job. Imagine you come home and you lost your job and your old lady sitting on the couch on Amazon Prime.
On Shein.
On Shein. Ordering a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You done told her we taking a Jamaican cruise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she getting a bikini together.
Yeah.
She got a girl to do her lashes.
Got her hair done. Got her nails done.
Yeah.
Brazilian wax.
Everything did.
Asshole bleached. She ready.
Yeah.
And then you come home.
You come home and say,
hey, man, listen, don't fools find my ass.
Huh?
Don't fools find my ass. Speak up. Don't fools find my ass.
What? If that's your lady, she gonna ride with you?
Yeah.
There's a lot of variables to this conversation.
Until she don't.
Well, that's good.
Because now you putting her in a position.
Good.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
You ain't down. You ain't down. I can do bad
all by myself.
I can do better. You know, that's how I look at it. You know, but that's a sad situation, and it's probably happened to a lot of us. But you bounce back even harder. You don't let that keep you down. You know, you keep pushing. Mm-hmm. Shit like that happen. You know, so
yeah,
everything ain't all shit. Going to shit. That's a good indicator that you got a good partner if y'all can work through things like that, and that's what make relationships last. And that's what make people get married. I feel like that's a testament to something.
Yeah, that is.
So, but that is funny.
That is funny coming home and
in hindsight, it's funny.
In hindsight,
yeah. And in the moment, it ain't funny.
No, she off.
You might not even come home.
No,
why?
I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the parking lot of the job.
Still
waiting on my boss to come out. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
Because, man, these bosses, man, they I feel like they doing their job. But sometimes it's the way they fire you. Like, nigga, you ain't got no type of sympathy. Nigga, I got 2 kids. I got a wife.
I remember I got fired from Kroger back in the day for stealing time.
Nigga, you was 14.
Yeah.
We talking to grown folks here, bro.
I was a senior. I was in 12th grade. I was stealing time, clocking in. If I was coming at 3 o'clock and I came at 3:30, I put 3:30.
Look what you just said though, stealing time.
I'm stealing time.
You got motherfuckers that work, come home, come to work and go home.
Everybody
come to work.
steal time.
Everybody, they skimming off the top.
I came in one morning, they sat me down. He sat me down and shit. He was like,
"You got you on camera, nigga. Wrap it up."
Shit, I got him and walked off. I ain't even finish talking. I already knew what he was about to do. I'm like, get the fuck up out of here anyway.
Man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Tired of stacking up these cereal boxes.
Fuck y'all. I'm about to go to Ladies and Sons. Mess with these white folks and these fried chicken.
Yeah. Get on the line.
Yeah. And they treat your ass worse. Try to steal some time from that white lady if you want to.
I'm about to go work at Paula Dean's and get called a nigga.
Yeah. That shit crazy, man. I ain't lying. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, if your job is negatively affecting your mindset and you have persistent feelings of burnout and exhaustion, you consistently feel drained and overwhelmed of lack of motivation, this might be a sign that your job is mentally whooping your ass. Increased stress, anxiety levels, lack of fulfillment and satisfaction. Satisfied. Like, I don't. Satisfaction. Hey, excuse my I've been drinking, y'all. My bad. I've been drinking. But what else? Persistent feeling of stagnant or lack of progress. These are things that might be affecting your mental. This all goes into job security, bro. And my biggest thing about job security is the money part. The money part. Because if I'm busting my ass, I need to be making decent money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, bills is already too high. Everything is too high. But now it's like that gives anybody anxiety, anybody stress level goes up when they not making too much. And I gotta go on these people's job.
Yeah. I can put a strain on a relationship.
Fuck a relationship. You already kicked this bitch to the curb when she was packing up her shit for the Carnival Cruise. She's already out the picture, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about surviving at this point. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just me.
Survival mode. You ever met somebody in survival mode?
Nigga, you're speaking to one. As we speak to these folks, I'm in survival mode.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in survival mode until they're not in survival mode.
Right.
And I just feel like money plays a big part in that, bro. For the people that has a 9-to-5, we're not talking about the entrepreneurs. We're not talking about, even the entrepreneurs are struggling.
Entrepreneurs, yeah.
Majority of them, bro.
Yeah.
They don't know when they next gig gonna be, or they next venue or whatever. How they gonna make ends meet?
That 1099 a motherfucker.
Nigga, filing your taxes, the motherfucker. You heard this shit. I ain't lying.
You ever had a 1099 job?
I did. I had one.
What you was doing?
I was traveling for work, and I was like an independent contractor.
I see.
Independent contractor. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather get paid 1099 or W-2?
A 1099.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how much you're making.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really depends on how much you're making.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a hit or miss with that shit. W-2, they take a lot of taxes out your shit. They snatching that shit out. And if you ask on child support, you ain't getting no income tax.
Mm-hmm.
They getting that off the top. 1099, I feel like kind of.
You gotta pay your taxes when you 1099 too. Still.
You got to. I don't want to tell nobody to not pay their taxes.
Right. And when you're a business owner, you can pay at the end of the year, or you can pay quarterly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Get on folks they shit. Get out my face. Ain't nothing we can escape, duck or hide from.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Motherfucker got locked up for that shit. Blade got locked up.
Blade don't get locked up.
Blade don't pay taxes.
Blade don't. Blade don't pay taxes. Yeah, you're right.
Say I locked his ass right the fuck up.
Right, with no vampires.
In that damn trench coat. In that ugly ass fade.
Hey man. Hey.
Blade don't pay no taxes. Shit, locked his ass right up.
Right up. A
couple people got locked up for not paying taxes. A lot of people going there for that PPP shit. Slowly but surely, 4 years later.
Yeah.
They kept them one by one, seeing like, it's like they be trying to set traps on the nigga.
That's it. Don't even post. Don't post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you lost money from your business during COVID and you couldn't pay your workers, that's what that was for. Uh-huh. If you needed, medical equipment, supplies, masks, all that shit for your business.
That shit was not for Turk and Caicos.
It was not for Turk and Caicos. It wasn't for that BBL.
No.
It wasn't for them
joints.
I
like the BBL.
It wasn't for them joints.
But me and this BBL can't go to jail together.
It wasn't for that $500 Basquiat roll you wanted to order.
You got one of those. What you telling me? Cause
it wasn't no PPP money.
It was your job. How many hours you put in for that?
For what? For the rug?
When you factor in.
What you talking about? Hours for what? What you about to ask me?
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. When you break it down, when you go out and you spend a lot of money, on a bunch of nonsense.
What's nonsense? Hold on. What's your definition of nonsense? Let me ask you that. Everybody's definition of nonsense is different.
I'm not saying your rug was. I'm not saying your Persian rug was nonsense, bro. But you got to factor in how many hours it took you to get that $500 rug.
You know how much money I done blew in my lifetime?
Yeah,
you ain't telling me a damn thing. That money was well accounted for at this age I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I had the money put to the side for that. Yeah. When you in a survival mode, I wasn't in survival mode at the time doing that. Now, when you in survival mode doing crazy shit, spending your money on nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you save for it, you work hard for it, you want it, you know.
I mean, because you want nice shit. Bro.
Yeah. I like nice shit. I can't speak for everybody.
But in job security, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, the topic of the episode.
Don't blow your last 500 if
don't.
You got 12 write-ups.
But
12 call-ins.
People are scared to spend money, bro. Because
are they?
Yes.
When have you been scared to spend money? Now?
We're not talking about me, nigga. Well, I can't spend this last 15, or I can't spend this last, Yeah. Well, damn, hold on. I gotta put this money with this money to pay rent, or you can't live. Before you know it, you'll be doing this shit over and over.
You think people are really scared to spend money? You think that's the problem?
Okay, well, let me rephrase that. I feel like it puts a limit on your spending. You see what I'm saying? You have to be mindful of what you spend and what goes out, because the average person, bro, don't bring home no more than $60,000 a year, bro.
Shit, 60,000,
50,000,
40,000.
That's the bare minimum.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
The bare minimum.
I mean, for a grown up in today's time, $40,000. You talking about $40,000 is not it's less than $40,000, bro.
It's around that mark. The median household income in the United States.
Yeah. All right. What's up, podcast listeners, man? Are you tired of staring at your TV at the bottom of your flow, leaning against the wall? Man, let's get that shit mounted safely and stylish, of course. Introducing Mario Mount and Secure, the ultimate solution for all your TV mounted needs. Not only do he handle your TV like a pro, but he also specializes in top-notch security. So if you got a venue, a birthday party, a bar mitzvah, or a crazy-ass ex like I do, reach out to Mario Jones on Facebook and let him know that PYM sent you.
Shit, for black people, it's lower than the national median.
That shit ain't even funny.
That's what Google said. You know?
You can't believe Google, bro.
Man, that's what the statistics say, man. Median household income rose since 2019, before COVID started. It rose to 80,000. That's for household income. So that's a mama, a daddy, bringing in 40 a piece.
Yeah.
So if you by yourself,
40. Yeah.
It's around that.
You can't live off that, though.
No, you can't. You cannot.
You cannot. Especially talking about you got Netflix subscription.
It's getting back to the 2000s when you
everybody
paid
on the same tablet and TV.
When you pay for cable, shit.
Yeah.
Comcast, Xfinity.
Yeah.
So you got to keep your job or some source of income. Any source of income is a job.
Yeah.
So job security.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, man, some people do get like nervous if they blow all they like. Who the fuck want to live like that? Who want to live like, okay, well, damn, I done blew my whole check. You know how fast you can spend $1,000?
Yeah, $1,000 ain't shit.
It ain't. But that's how much people are bringing home a week.
In this economy, $1,000.
Then you talking about kids. You talking about health insurance. You talking about car insurance.
If you go in the strip club right now and throw $1,000, that's really like $1,500.
I nigga talking about
in this economy.
I nigga talking about strip club.
I'm just saying how much the money in this economy right. It's election year. We don't know how this thing about to go. If you go throw $1,000 right now in the strip club, they're really like $1,200, $1,500. You know, it's really ugly right now. Ain't shit sweet. No, this ain't COVID time.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't.
So it's kind of like the value is down, but the value is up. We in this weird limbo, I feel like, right now, in the weird time.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of people making a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ain't. So, the middle class is really shrinking right now. And that ain't a good thing if it disappears. Because you're going to have people that have shit and people that don't. And the middle class is what keep the economy moving.
You really think it's a middle class, bro? It's poor or rich?
You know what abject poverty is?
No.
We talking about 40,000 and you think that's broken poor? 40,000 a year? Abject poverty is like 15,000 a year.
But they probably not in this country.
Shit. I'm pretty sure there's some people in here. There's people here that make no money. They homeless. So they in poverty.
Mm-hmm.
If your income below 7,000, you in abject poverty.
Here you go with the big words.
The World Bank defines absolute poverty as living on less than $1.90 per day.
Damn.
Abject poverty is another term for absolute poverty, which is a state of severe poverty. It's also known as extreme poverty or deep poverty. That's why we got food stamps, government assistance.
Yeah.
But shit, what the goddamn, what's the pay wage for, what's the minimum pay? $7.50 still?
$7.25, I think. $7.50. That's the minimum wage.
Yeah, minimum wage.
Damn. Well, we came a long way, bro.
Then shit still rising, but the wages
Shit
ain't moving.
still
That's why
rising,
the ports. That's why ILA just went on strike at the ports. They contract up. They trying to say, hey, cars and shit going up, but the wages ain't going up. Houses going up, but the wages ain't going up.
You're right. Everybody need to make a little bit more money, man, because this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, and then you talking about having kids too, bro. You talking about kids is getting expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes, clothes. You got to feed them every day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like this shit it's like a cycle. It's like it's just.
Hey man, there's 37 million people living in poverty in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that? Yeah, the official poverty rate is 11%. Yeah, man.
37 people. That's a lot.
37 million. Yeah.
37 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of fucking people. That's why you have to. It is a. You gotta look at it like a two-side coin. Like it's two sides of this shit. 1 minute you worry about losing your job at any means at any time, but the second part of it is you have a job. And when for the people that have jobs, have 9-to-5s, have careers, you have to use that to your benefit. And what I mean by that is you have to use your job to fund your dreams. Nobody wants to plug in. We're not I feel like it's the fucking Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just day in, day out, the same thing over again, routine, same routine. Pick up the kids, do this, go home, cook, clean, go home, go to work. Same shit over and over and over again.
That's why you got to spice your own shit up. You got to spice your own life up, man.
Yeah.
Some people just fine with doing that. Everybody don't want to goddamn go outside. They blocking their neighborhood. And there's people that haven't been, And the people that want to, you try your best to and keep your job, hold your job down, hold your source of income down, secure your
But
bag.
I don't believe that, bro.
You don't believe
I don't believe that
people don't want to go outside.
People don't want to go outside the neighborhood.
They just can't.
They just can't.
Some people don't, bro. Some people don't. They're like, fucking.
Everybody
I'm
has
going here, I'm going to die here.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna down to the sugar, the machine.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. I can't live like that, bro. I can't live like that. I just feel like I have too much potential, man. And some people out here got are more talented than me, are more smarter than me. And
hard work beats talent. Remember that, boy.
Fuck, you supposed to be Denzel Washington off of.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, remember the Titans. I'm about to say that. Yeah, man, but I don't know. I just can't live like that, man. Me personally, I see too much that I can do, and me working a job is just, that shit ain't. It's for me at the moment because it's taking care of me and it's taking care of my bills and it's taking care of my son and taking care of the things that I need to take care of. But moving forward, I just feel like I need to use this job to fund the stuff that I need to fund, like this podcast, or like any extracurricular activity that I do or decide to do. My job is going to fund that. And for the people that's listening, I just feel like you have to go out and you have to get out your comfort zone. Because you can be talented in anything. Baking, doing hair, washing cars.
So that's a little bit. We have to get into a little bit of investing in yourself on the next episode.
Yeah, investing in yourself, yeah. But it's another thing that I kind of want to factor in when it comes to job security or like it playing a toll on your mental health. Negative ass coworkers. You come to work and it's always that one fucking person that's always talking about some bullshit or always blocking you or always trying to stop you and try to get you riled up at the job. It's always somebody that complain.
It be your own boss. Some people got some shitty ass bosses out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's always that one person, man. It's always that one person that's always complaining about every little thing. I can't. He overlooked me. And nigga, shut your ass up. I'm stressed too. Everybody's stressed. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's stressed outside the job. Shit, the job makes you stressful. But nobody want to hit the negative comments or the negative energy, man. You see what I'm saying? You gotta stay away from that shit. You have to move around, bro. Like you have to, cause I know everybody. I know everybody had to like run into somebody negative at the job.
Can you be on a job where you got to work with a lot of people and at the same time stay to yourself? Is that possible? Can you work around a lot of people and still stay to yourself? Some people try that route. I feel like being quiet and shit like that is kind of puts a spotlight on you at the same time for the introverted people out there who just want to come in, do their job, keep pushing. I feel like, the work always going to speak louder than the action anyway. So it shouldn't matter if you is a talker, not a talker, introvert, extrovert. Do you feel like you could work with a team or a group of people and still secure your job?
Nigga, this sounds like an interview question. Blew a goddamn circuit. Job security. Nah, but yeah, I feel like I can work with a group of people. I mean, if I'm what's the shit called? An introvert or an extrovert? Yeah, it don't matter, man. If I'm getting paid, shit, I work with a group of people. It don't really matter to me, man. If that's my job or if I have to go and talk and work with a group of people, then that's what I have to do. But other than that, I don't really trip about those type of things, man. I trip about things like how much they fucking paying me every week. What's my job? What do I have to do on a day-to-day? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I kind of focus on. Like I don't focus on if I have to work with a bunch of people or if I have to talk to a bunch of people. I mean, these are things that you can, you really got to change. And you got to really change your perspective and you have to change your mindset, and you really have to protect your peace and protect your energy when you go into these jobs, man. And just, be to yourself. That's what I kind of really think. I just feel like you have to, protect you at all times. I mean, you got people at these jobs that do the least. They show up to work every day. They do the bare minimum. Nobody asks nothing from their ass because they ain't gonna do shit. They get their money and they dip. You see what I'm saying? Like they get their money and they dip. And the most miserable person on the job is the person that overachieves, that does the most. And yes, boss, I do it. They go above and beyond. They doing all the extra shit.
Make a mess of proud.
That's what it sounds like, nigga. I ain't trying to make nobody proud. You know what I'm saying? And they're not making not making no extra money doing that shit, man. You doing all that extra work for what? For what? You're not getting promoted. You're not getting a raise. Like, and if you are getting a raise or if you are getting promoted, it's not to the top. You ain't getting the top spot. So I say that to say this. Stop doing the most for the people that they feel like, oh, I gotta be extra. I gotta come in early. I gotta do this. I gotta leave late. No, it don't. Nah, it don't work like that. Nah, because they gonna replace your ass. They can replace you for any little thing. Any little thing. You come in, work late, and people have issues at home outside the job that they might have to come in late. They might have to take a couple of days off. You know, I don't want to talk about me, but my mom had cancer. You know, rest in peace. Rest in peace. She passed away in 2020, and I remember that I was working at a job, and you know, when you have stage 4 cancer, you got to take it very seriously. So you have doctor's appointments damn near every 2 days. It seemed like it was a doctor's appointment every day, and most of the doctor's appointments are closed about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you have to take early appointments. So me being her only son, I had to take off a lot from my job to make sure that, you know, I was able to take my mom to chemotherapy and different physical therapy and different things that she need throughout the day. You know, I was her caregiver at one point, and that takes a lot. And do you think your job can be understanding for a long period of time that you're doing this consistently every single week, that you have to take days off every single week? No, they don't. They don't give a fuck. That's why they come up with a rule of occurrences. The word occurrences. So many occurrences, they can write you up, and now they can get rid of you. Now they have a reason to lay you off and fire you. And all you've trying to do is take care of a sick parent, take care of a sick child, or take care of some business that you can't do on the weekends. Doctor's offices are not open on Saturdays and Sundays, but they expect you to cram everything in 2 days. We work 5 fucking days to have 2 days off. It's 7 days in a week, and I just don't understand it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying go into the job and say fuck the job. Use the job for your benefit and your advantage. Learn a skill while you at the job. Oh, you never used the forklift? You never know how to use the forklift? All right, well, if your job has forklifts, ask the job, hey, teach me how to use this forklift. If you're not computer savvy and you work at a computer desk, or you work somewhere that has computers and you need some more skills using the computer, ask the job to help you, train you so you can be more knowledgeable about computers. And that goes for anything. If you feel like, okay, all right, well, this job can teach me this, can can teach me this, can teach me this. And then you can use all the stuff that you learned at that job and open up your own business. And I'm saying open up your own business like it's easy, but it's not easy. It's challenging, you know, but it's worth it. You have to take the risk. You have to go out and learn a skill so you don't feel like, okay, well, I'm at a dead end ass job, or I'm not achieving anything at this job. I'm miserable, really. But I have to have this job to pay my bills, or I have to have this job to take care of my kids. Yeah, that's fine. But use that job while you sustainable on that job, because everybody has a moment that they feel like, okay, I can't get fired, because everybody has peaks and lows. So my advice is, when you know your job is at its highest and they're super busy, use that to your advantage. Don't wait until they got low seasons and they're laying off or they cutting hours to talk about, okay, yeah, I'm gonna save. No. You should have saved when you was getting those fat ass checks, when you was making the most money in the summertime, or you was making the most money in whatever season that particular company had its highs. Use that time to take that money and invest. Take that money and throw that money into some type of an account that grows interest or anything, bro. Like, or just save. So when times like this, or when it's slow, or when the economy is rocky, or when hurricane season come in, you're not working the 5 days you usually work. You're working 3 days now. And you're looking like, well, damn, I got to pay bills, the lights, this, that. But you got money saved up. So now it's like, all right, well, okay. It feels better knowing that you got enough money in your account that you can chill out for a minute. You can chill for about 3 months. You can chill for a few weeks. But not having no money saved or no money put up, because now everybody's living paycheck to paycheck, really. So you have to be more manageable with your money when it comes to job security, because job security, anybody can be let go. Nobody's better than the next person. Doesn't matter if you're on the job for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Nobody's better than the next person. Anybody can get let go from any reason. You might go in the job and have a fucked up day, and you fucked up, and you end up hitting something on the job, or you end up telling your boss "fuck you," because you having a bad day. You can be let go for anything. But I'd rather you go on the job and you got a bad day, and you let your boss have it, but you got $10,000 to $15,000 saved up. That's sustainable. Yeah. You know, that's just a little something, man. That's just my opinion. I mean, because me losing a parent and me trying to juggle a job it was a lot. It was a lot for me. It was a lot to handle. It was a lot to comprehend. It was just a lot. And I just feel like for people out there that has sick parents or sick kids or anything that you know that's going on in their life that is challenging, and then your job is not being supportive also, that shit plays a toll on your mental health. You know, you going to work and all they gonna say is, well, I'm sorry for your loss. And then they still expect you to show up on time, do your work, and do it efficiently. Because you can still show up to work. But people have bad days. People have days that they just don't have it in them. And you might go to work and then just don't have enough energy to do it at the top notch level. Then what? Your job, your boss calling you in the office and saying, "Oh well, well, this week the numbers was low, or this week you was bringing back a lot of stops, or you was doing this, or you was doing that. They don't give a damn about what's going on outside the job. They really don't care. So I have some strategies to manage job security and related stress. So practice mindful and meditation. Engage in mindful techniques to manage stress and stay grounded in present moments, helping you reduce worries and future uncertainties. Focus on skill developments. Proactive expand your skill sets or pursue additional certifications to improve your job marketing skills and create a sense of control over your career. Set financial goals. That goes back to if you get paid every week, or if you even get paid bi-weekly, pay yourself first. Put enough money up that you can all right, I pay my bills, my kids are straight. All right, this week we're not going out to eat. This week we're not going to the movies. This week we might not be able to go to such and such birthday party. I have to put my money up. You see what I'm saying? Create a budget, pay down debt, build an emergency fund. You know, I got my partner, he told me about this what's it called? 30-20 rule?
The 50-30-20 rule.
50-30-20 rule.
Yeah, 50%.
Explain to them about the 50-30-20 rule.
Break your paycheck up into percentages. You know, if you're not good with math and percentages, well, get good, because it's real simple though. But 50-30-20, 50% go to your bills, 30% of your check go to whatever you want, and 20% go to your savings. Always pay yourself first, and just do that every time you get a check. Now, I don't care if the check is $500 or $1,500. Split it up that same exact way: 50%, 30%, 20%. You know, and that'll pretty much help you come up out of a hole and pay your debt off. You know, and put you on some type of schedule to, like, hey, this you got to allocate your money right. You got to be your own personal finance manager.
Facts. So having financial,
pay for one.
Okay, so having financial security can ease the fear with a job loss. You know, establish a support network. Connect with friends, family, colleagues, whoever can provide emotional support and advice during uncertain times. Joining industry groups or network events can also help. You see what I'm saying? So when you feel like, okay, well, I kind of want to get into real estate, they have plenty of real estate events, plenty of real estate groups that you can get into. But let's just don't go off the deep end. Don't jump off the diving board and just say, fuck, I might just. Don't jump on the diving board and just say, fuck it, I'm about to just quit my job. No, use your job to fund your dreams. All right? Seeking counsel and professional support. Considering speaking to a mental health professional for strategies to manage anxiety or develop a healthy response to stress. Improve physical health habits. That can really help with your mental health also. I'm in the process of doing that myself. Engaging in regular exercise, eat nutrition meals, get enough sleep to help maintain your physical well-being, which positively impacts your mental health on the job, on and off the job. Limit exposure to negative news and workplace gossip. Hey, man, get the fuck around me. I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear negativity. I don't want to hear your thoughts on why this job's some bullshit. We all know this job's some bullshit, but we all here. We all signed up for this job. So we getting a paycheck. I don't want to hear your negative thoughts on, oh, the job should pay me more. Man, we all know that. All right, so avoid over-consuming news or engaging in workplace gossip that may escalate your worries about job security. Develop a backup plan or a side project. So that goes back into your side hustle. Use your job to fund your side hustle. Pursue a side hustle or work on a passion project that can create alternative income sources, boost your confidence, and reduce your financial pressure. Practice gratitude and focus on positive. So if you go on a job with a positive attitude, you have a positive outcome. You know what I'm saying? Make it a habit of nothing what you're grateful for on a day-to-day basis. A positive outlook can improve your mental, and lessens the impact of job security on your mood. Focus on what you can control. Don't focus on what you can't control. You can't control it, leave it alone. Don't think about it, throw it away. Identify aspects of your work or life and you can influence, such as improving performance or building strong relationships, letting go of what you can't control, and letting go of your anxiety. So using these strategies can help build awareness around your job security and affects mental health and provide tools to better cope with related stress. You got anything else to say you want to talk to these folks?
That was good, man. I feel like I learned something.
Okay.
You know, was able to teach something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Y'all rocking with us. Keep rocking with us. Check every week for a show, for an episode. And I appreciate y'all for still checking in with us.
Okay.
We just starting up. So, man, y'all support.
Uh-huh.
You know, ultimately, we plan on giving back. So, you know, y'all stick through with us and we'll see where this thing go, you know.
All right, well, before we, you know, call it a night, I want to give some words of encouragement before we wrap up. Life throws curveballs, and job security ain't always guaranteed. But remember this, you're stronger than any setback, tougher than any doubt, and stronger enough to bounce back from anything. Keep investing in yourself, stay hungry for growth, and don't let fear of the unknown hold you down. Keep grinding, stay grounded, and trust that you got what it takes to rise above. Keep pushing forward. Your journey ain't over yet. You got this. Till next time, guys, this is Protect Your Mental.